Ok, fale com os conhecidos na sala de guerra. Tá. Ingrid Recife, seja muito bem-vindo. Obrigado pelo seu follow. Puxa a cadeira, senta no chão e aproveita.
A pleasure.
What do the people make of?
There's scarcely a noble. Goodbye.
Acho que não tem mais nenhuma interação entre eles.
Has our being together?
Undoubtedly. Rumor already gave you a dozen suitors the moment you... Kassan... Honestly, I don't think he even exists.
I came to see it.
Vamos deixar os dois um tempinho sozinhos. Não tem mais nenhuma interação bacana com eles.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how. I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report. Your specialists are waiting inside. I believe they're discussing how to take Adamant.
Tá, vamos entrar lá e conversar com o povo. Tem alguma coisa em inferno? Tem não. Fiz tudo que tinha. Aqui. Tá, pra cá agora.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
And the bad news?
Arimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Sounds like our best option.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Bora pra lá então.
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Alistair will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive.
Ei, as améias não estão lá muito
There's too much
seguras.
resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Cadê o caminho pra subir? Aqui. Ah, é só pra cá que dá pra ir. Ah, tem dois lados pra eu ir? Se conseguir. Se tiver que ser, será. Demônio. Quem ia pensar que eu ia ter que bater nos guardiões?
This is madness! They're bound to the demon. I'm on your side! Everyone, stay back! Keep your distance!
Lay down your weapons and surrender!
Never! Wardens, attack!
Ah, eles não vão. Tem que espancar ele.
What a waste.
Não precisa pegar estoque de suprimento, foi tão fácil lidar com eles aqui. Tá, cadê quem eu tô procurando? Se eu quero ver como vai ser o próximo. Esse aqui tá muito bom. Então, libera os pontos de cerco. Quais são os pontos de cerco? Esses aqui? Tá.
Push the wardens back from the ladder!
Let's get to the next one.
Tá liberado.
We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Cadê o próximo? Deixa eu marcar o mais perto. Tô tudo pra cá agora. Tem que ir lá pro outro lado. Vamos por onde? Por aqui. Isso aqui é abastecimento. Estou precisando? Não. Agora aqui tá fácil.
For the Inquisition!
Eu tenho que lembrar de usar esses aqui, eu sempre esqueço.
I thought your men could use some help up here!
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Tem alguma coisa aqui em cima? Não, mas parece que seria algo da terra. Tá, se a gente seguir por aqui, a gente deve chegar lá na última. Ali. Ao invés de descer, eu sigo reto. Porque descer é o outro objetivo.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
Tá com o grandão lá. Pronto.
All right, this one's clear.
Ah, tô full. Eu esqueço de vender as coisas. Tem que ir lá, eu tenho que achar uma venda depois. Claro que aqui eu não vou achar, né? Na verdade, vou fazer o seguinte: inventário, armadura. Essa aqui tá melhor que a minha. Minha é 224. Essa 273. Vou colocar essa. cajado aqui dá pra me livrar. Escudos. Dá pra me livrar desse. Desse. E desse. Essa eu vou guardar. Que eu não preciso de coisa pra acabar essa situação. Tem um monte, né? Lá nas Deep Roads que eu precisava não tinha. Ó, mais um para reabastecer.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Faz isso não. Você se arrepender depois.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you gonna bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to a demon. Everyone in this room already knows that. And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he binds your mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Cortes não tá morto, não. É ele que tá controlando.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost. I helped fight the archdemon in Ferelden. Could you consider listening to me?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Os guardiões serão os X, eles não ajudarão a combater o exército de demônios? Não, vou ajudar.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the Blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven, and Hunterfell, at Aersley, and Denerim. This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Agora vocês vão confiar em mim? Vou pegar o que parece um arquivo.
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Acabar com esse orgulho aqui primeiro, que é um pouquinho mais forte. Ah, não, ruim também, tá fraquinho. Preciso fechar isso. Tá, os guardiões da árvore pra estar aqui? Tem alguns aqui. Será que o dentado não tá tão forte? Vai ser de boinha. Só nível 15. Tem que pegar um pior.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens!
Tomou, papudo.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
Ela vai virar churrasquinho.
You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight!
Eita bagaça! E chegou abocanhando a outra! Ela tá viva. Dá pra salvar.
War
sacrificou. A morte do sacrifício. Onde é que eu fui parar? Provavelmente nem material.
Well, this is unexpected.
We were falling. Is this... Are we dead?
No. The Inquisitor did something with the mark. Opened another rift. I think we're in the Fade. I've seen my father in the Fade. I've seen a demon pretending to be my sister.
Já acabou a live?
But I've never seen this.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here, physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using. And there could be others.
This is shitty. I'll fight whatever you
Todo
give me,
mundo pra cá.
boss. But nobody said nothing about getting dragged through the ass end of Demon Town.
In the real world, the rift with the demons in it was nearby, in the main hall. Can we get out the same way? Sounds like our best option. There, let's go.
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
So, we survive. Good to know.
Quebra cada bicho desse que eu matar e eu vou... ganhar poder? Ou foi só por simplesmente ter chego até aqui? Como é que eu tô invisível?
Let's look around.
Tá. Controle não sei o que. Ah, vem mais magia colocando essa vela aqui. Vou procurar essas velas. Tem mais umas coisas pra achar por aí. caminho mais é pra cá, tem várias coisas. Quanto que é outro medo? Daqui por aqui eu vou dar um bisu nas coisas. Se for pra ganhar mais magia, mais poder, só vai. Agora só vai me deixar mais forte?
What? That can't be.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I don't recall the Divine glowing. In my experience, that's something spirits do.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I'd like to have a few words with this nightmare about that.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Então tem uma parte de mim que ainda tá preso aqui.
Run while you can! Warn them! Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
are you doing this? You, of all people.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help!
What's going on here?
Isso que aconteceu. Será que todos
So that
viram?
mark on your hand, it wasn't sent by Andraste. It came from that orb Corypheus was using.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself. Through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
What's wrong, Hawk? Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed Corypheus took their minds. You've seen it happen yourself. Come on. You can add it to the things to yell at the Wardens about when we get out of here.
Oh, I intend to.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
I don't know, to be honest. We survived here, why couldn't she? Whatever she is, she seems to want to help us.
That's great and all, but the nightmare is the thing currently scaring the shit out of me.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories, that's low, even for a demon. Memories make us what we are. A monster that takes them away. I don't want to think about that.
But after what it did to the Wardens, it's going to learn to fear for itself.
O que mais eu vou achar por aqui? Pior que eu não vou conseguir catar mais muito loot, né? Já tô full loot quase.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home. So by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
Tá, tem coisa por aqui. Mais pra lá.
Guess this nightmare wasn't such hot shit after all.
Surely these are but the nightmare's minions.
Just let me have this moment to hope, all right?
Ah, o que tá marcando por aqui? Ah, ali, coisa ali em cima. Interessante que eu vou pegar loot no material e levar de volta comigo, né? E tecnicamente esse lugar existe, não existe ao mesmo tempo? Ele não existe fisicamente, mas eu estou aqui fisicamente.
What are those things?
Pra lá e tem caminho pra cá. Tem caminho pra cá? Tem. Vou começar por aqui. Vai me levar sei lá onde. E pra tentar uma explorar.
What is that?
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. The Kunari will make a lovely host for one of my minions. Or maybe I will ride his body myself. Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the Red Lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Tá, aqui era o West, então eu vim certo. Agora eu volto e sigo pro outro lado.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
Did you think you mattered? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Merrill.
Those must have been smaller fears, servants of the nightmare. And they take the form of spiders, something so many fear.
You saw spiders? Spiders would have been a massive improvement from what I saw.
The demons look different to all of us. They take on the appearance of something we fear.
Well, now I...
Preciso me livrar pouquinho de itens. Acessórios. Acessórios sim podem ser jogados fora.
Better.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment.
Someone help!
Ah, tá lá. Mais memórias.
The demons!
Algumas.
Keep running!
É só mais um.
That's how I escaped. Keep running! It was you. I thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then she died.
Yes.
So this can't be the Divine.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Agora ela brilha de verdade.
Are you a memory of the Divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal Divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
What, again? It wasn't their fault. We can debate the depressing details when we get back to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
So what do you say? Terrible actions are only justified when they're your terrible actions? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
Don't know that we can pass judgment on the only folks who know how to stop blights.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Alistair tem razão, agora não é o momento. Parem vocês dois. Não, agora não é o
This
momento.
debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
Vocês dois podem brigar
The
depois.
nightmare has found us.
Agora a gente tem que sair daqui.
All together!
I'm with you.
Tem um outro bagulho ali. E onde é que eu vou deixar esse? Na verdade ali é onde eu vou deixar e aqui é onde eu vou pegar o coisa.
Did the king's bastard think he could prove himself? It's far too late for that. Your whole life you left everything to more capable hands. The Archdemon, the throne of Ferelden. Who will you hide behind now?
Is that all it's got? I've heard worse than that from Morrigan.
Nem vi o que tinha aqui que eles bateram. Mais aranhas? Ali vai ter mais
Do you
memórias.
think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all to me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons.
Depois eu subo.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here.
Frente pra
Wonder
cima é
what's
o
up
caminho.
there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
Mais memórias? É invisível do nada? Aqui. Ali tem um caminho pra subir. Ué, tem uma coisa liberada aqui? Ué, onde é que tá o outro medo? Aqui tá marcado que é o 3 de 5. Formam 3, são 5. Aquele ali é o quarto. Onde que tá o quinto? De repente esse aqui é o caminho. Eu devo subir lá, vou voltar lá e subir só pra ver o extra. É, eu tô achando que esse aqui é o caminho mesmo. Então eu vou voltar pra fazer o extra.
What's with the water? Trying to prey on my deep fear of having wet calves?
Tem um túmulo de cada aqui? Agora eu quero voltar lá e fazer o caminho extra. Pensei que o caminho de lá era o certo, mas aqui que é o certo. Cadê a escadinha? Tá aqui. Tô conseguindo bastante benefício por aqui. Tô dando um monte de buff. Não buff, tô aumentando as minhas perícias.
Shit, that's big.
We fought bigger.
For the Maker!
Seria 2 de 1 errado. Tem a criança. Ah, aqui tinha um escondido. Pronto, todos os temores feitos. Agora é só pegar a recompensa do sonho. Tem um plano certo? pá que os dois levavam no mesmo lugar. Ironicamente, aranhas. Os dois levavam no mesmo lugar.
Look!
Quieto. Mais memórias pra mim? Porque as memórias, tipo, aquele momento lá que a gente viu na última era parcialmente o que eu já me lembrava. Então acho que não vai ter mais memórias. Então acho que deve ter sido a última. Tá com aquele dragão, ó. Pegar a recompensa lá primeiro.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the plane.
Isso aqui é o quê? Como se eu estivesse precisando.
The rift! We're almost there.
Great, Hawk. Why not just dare the old gods?
Continua? Parece um esposo do Chuchu.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
You are nothing.
Toma.
We can do it!
I grow fat on your fear. You will die in agony.
Tá vendo? Não.
You cannot stand against me.
How do we get by?
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Wardens caused this mess. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job.
Corypheus is mine.
Ah, alguém tem que ficar sério. A provavelmente morrer era pra cobrir a fuga e Alistar provavelmente morrer pra cobrir a fuga. Hawk ou Alistar? Algum deles vai ter que ficar. Acho que eu gosto mais do Hawk. Veio. Tá. O Hawk é forte. Alistar tem influência. Só que o Alistar eu acho que ele não vai ser um líder. Não, pera. Os Guardiões ficaram sem líder porque o outro morreu pra dar aquele golpe no dragão. Hawk, você fica.
Orc. Say goodbye to Varric for me.
Ele tá do teu lado!
Always the maker do.
No demon army for Corypheus, it appears. The divine, or her spirit, was right. You know that's not how they see it, though. And they just saw their Inquisitor work another miracle.
Once they understand what really happened,
they'll know you escaped by the skin of your teeth from a giant spider demon. I know which story I'd prefer.
Inquisitor, the archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake.
Where's Hawk? Where's Hawk?
Hawk sacrificed his life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus.
Well?
Varric, I'm...
Será que eu devia ter salvo o Hawk ao invés do Alistair?
He gave his life, not because he'd sworn an oath or been marked as special, but because someone had to do it.
Alistair, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
Coisas ajudam a Inquisição, eles talvez sejam vulneráveis à corrupção. São banhos de Orleis, eles não ajudam. Eu vou colocar eles para ajudar.
You stay and do whatever you can to help.
Desaprove quanto quiserem. Ou aprovem.
Alistair believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt.
Corypheus won't catch us with our trousers down again.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck, Inquisitor. Tell Morrigan. Just tell her I stood there looking foolish.
Afinal, os dois viam se espinhando antes, né? Eu queria poder salvar os dois. Bem que dava pra todo mundo junto bater no demônio aranha e sair todo mundo junto, né?
Alistair sent me one final report. He is on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
We owe much of that to Hawk, and to the Divine.
Yes. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he is close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
Estava em paz, enigmática e estranha, remou a questão. Estava em paz.
She seemed calm, serene even. And she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, I'm sorry. I failed you too.
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Tá, vamos descer lá então. Eu não vou dar reload e ver o que seria se eu... Tô quase upando o poder. Deixa eu fazer o seguinte. Qual que era a venda? Isso aqui. Vou começar vendendo. Vai. Esse aqui. Vai. Esses aqui são os outros cajados que eu tenho, né? Ambos nível 21. De equipamentos. Vai. Guerreiro nível 20, ladrão nível 22. Vou guardar, apesar de que eles valem bem. Desses aqui, faz tudo pra vender. Esse, determinação, vai também. Esses aqui, eu acho que não vou vender, não. Pra que serve isso? Dor, garmudano. Ah tá, isso aqui é coisa pra colocar nas armas, né? Os aprimoramentos. Materiais de fabricação não vendo. Isso aqui eu não vou vender, eu vou guardar. Isso aqui vendo. Eu vou comprar um desse. 4K. Mais 2 desse. E upei. Espero que tem coisa pra entregar lá embaixo também. Deixa eu ver uma coisinha aqui.
I have to know what it was like. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the fake?
Deixa eu responder as perguntas
That
dela.
didn't sound better, did it? Mind your step for things, Inquisitor. Literally. But I don't regret what I did. So you're getting my best work and could... You saved us. What can I do for you?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Accepted.
This is where a smith should be.
Tá, o que eu posso colocar aqui? Só esse. Mais mana e vigor e menos regeneração de mana e vigor. Vai. Não, pera, que isso eu estaria substituindo. Mas não é aquele dali que eu tô usando. Esse aqui aparentemente não dá pra colocar. Esse aqui dá pra colocar uma runa. Dano contra corrompidos. Dano contra vivos. Coloco depois, ele não vai usar isso dali ainda. Esse aqui que eu tô usando, eu já tô com uma. Esse aqui eu não consigo usar ainda. Mas logo vou poder usar, então deixa eu fazer o seguinte. Vou colocar mais forte esse aqui. Vai ficar com essa runa aqui. E esse aqui vai ficar com essa runa aqui. Se eu for aprimorar os... Tem pra ler aqui que eu não li? Não sei se consigo aprimorar as poções. É, louro do profeta que eu preciso que eu não tenho. De regeneração. O profeta também. Esquece. Não fico coletando tanta coisa para aprimorar. Opa, tem um julgamento. Quem está sendo julgado?
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Vai ser rápido.
Countless better men and women than you are dead. Why shouldn't this be quick?
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve the living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Acho que não é glória, não. Vamos lá, pirata tranquilo, aos guardiões, para não joguem a chave fora.
You are the worst of us. The damage you have done is beyond all reckoning. A mage's crime, a mage's punishment. Lord Livius Erimond of Arantium, I deny you death. Tranquility.
You cannot! I am a lord, you pissants! I will not lose myself!
Ah, vai se perder sim. Que mais julgamento tem?
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Liviano, estou confuso. Você quer morrer?
You were free to rejoin your comrades.
TW Sanan,
Yet
seja
you
muito
present
bem-vindo, obrigado pelo
yourself here.
follow. Puxa cadeira
There
no
is no
chão,
excuse
aproveita,
for my
meu nobre.
actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many
Olá,
treaties
olá.
allow wardens any extreme if it
Como é
opposes
que você
the
tá,
Blight.
meu querido?
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Eu tô ótimo. Agora não tá mais tão quente quanto durante o dia, porque aqui tá quente. Errado que você tem dilacerado, já fiz pior. Com sensação total, nada posso fazer além de ser um exemplo do preço. Deep Roads, não jogarei um guardião. Brena, joguem a chave fora. Humilhação pública então. Que mina está pegando fogo? Cara, pra essa região aí eu não vou não. Eu sou aqui do sul, de Curitiba. Eu prefiro muito mais o frio. Aqui eu tenho pego perto de 30 graus e já tô sofrendo. Tem uma vez que eu fui pro Rio, peguei um calor de 40 com sensação de 50. Eu tava vegetando na frente do ventilador. Pra mim calor não é vida. É sério. Eu prefiro muito mais o frio. Pra onde que eu mando ela? Eu acato o desejo dela, eu prendo... Não, prender eu não vou. Eu posso acatar o desejo dela, mandar ela para Deep Roads ou não julgar. Tanto que esses... Não vou humilhar ela. Vai ajudar nas Deep Roads.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the Deep Roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Vai lá ajudar a controlar as coisas. Não é pra passar uma mensagem. Tem mais julgamento? Não. Calor não é vida, meus queridos. Tudo não é vida mesmo.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Eu nunca vi Andraste.
Ah!
Escolhi outra opção sem querer. Vai nessa mesmo.
That will certainly make the Chantry take notice, but we shall spread the word. It's good to see you.
Ah, não tem nenhuma outra interação.
Farewell.
eu sei que tem coisa nova aqui na mesa, então vamos lá, fazer as atividades da mesa de guerra.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately,
Oh, verdade, eu tinha que ir lá falar com a Morrigan.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
Tis best if I show you.
Então me mostra o que Corypheus procura lá.
This is an illuvium.
Oh, tinha illuvium aqui?
An elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The illuvium would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
A gente sabe que o illuvium é portal. Isso a gente viu numa das DLC do 1. E também teve um vislumbre no 2.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
This place isn't natural. It almost seems constructed. It's as if someone made a pocket within the Fade, with its own rules of reality. If the ancient elves could do this...
It seems remarkable that the Magisters of Tevinter could ever challenge them. Yes.
It's deteriorating. Eventually this place will simply collapse on itself.
Who can say how old it is? For now it stands, and thus retains its value.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
É, faz sentido ter uma nuvem aí. Afinal, originalmente, essa é uma fortaleza élfica, né? E como os elfos construíram os Ilúvios como uma conexão entre suas várias localizações. Vou ter um papo com ela agora.
So you have saved the Grey Wardens from their own destructive foolishness. It is for the best. For all their eagerness to shed blood for their cause, we will still need them should another blight arise. It is fortunate my warden was not there, or he would surely have been in the middle of it.
Your warden?
You might know him as the Hero of Ferelden. A lofty title, though he wears it well.
It's good to know you have someone special.
Nobody is more surprised by that fact than I, Inquisitor. My love is on a quest to combat the calling. The actual calling that signals the end of a warden's life. If he is successful, it will mean a long life for him. Perhaps for them all. Once Corypheus has been defeated, I fully intend to join my love once more. Kieran misses him greatly.
It seems odd he went on an adventure and you stayed behind.
We are neither of us so weak we would die of loneliness. Where he went, Kieran could not follow, and thus I remained behind to look after our son. We will be together again soon enough, and I am glad of it.
How can the calling be stopped? Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a Grey Warden, but something removed the blight from her blood. Similarly, a warden mage named Avernus performed experiments that prolonged his life to unnatural lengths. So, we know it is possible. Indeed, 'twas I who found the lead my love now follows in the Western lands. Success is not guaranteed, of course, but he has never lacked for determination.
Are the two of you happy together?
The three of us, and it is little business of yours. But yes, I never thought to find someone in this world I could trust as an equal. He has been a good partner, and a good father. And now I pray we discuss something else, lest these honeyed words make me vomit.
Is there any way the hero of Ferelden could help us against Corypheus?
'Tis unlikely. Corypheus uses the blight, but he is not controlled by it like a true darkspawn. Still, my love has ever been resourceful. I can give the Inquisition a means to send him a message. He will think this means I miss him, of course. Oh, He will be insufferably pleased with himself. I hope you appreciate this sacrifice, Inquisitor.
Estimo sim. Deixa eu ver... Eu queria saber onde é que tá esta aqui. Deixa eu falar com a Cassandra.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you all right? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
Mas tenha cuidado, não ligo para historiadores. É uma boa ideia.
It's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her, yet even so.
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories, her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I must interpret what I saw, yet I am no priest, no philosopher. I am a warrior.
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
É, só que depois de séculos isso vai se tornar uma lenda perdida, né? Quero saber como é que eu chego aqui. Deve ser no muro. Então, o que tem lá na mesa de guerra? Que eu sei que tem mais coisa pra gente fazer ali. Eu vou pegar aqui em forças. Requer postura de viajante. Resistência à queda. Tem muita resistência à queda da montaria? Não. Qual que eu queria pegar? Ah, de concentração eu já peguei. De treinamento em nós pode ser perigoso. Todos os integrantes do grupo ganham 10% a mais em todas as defesas. Vai esse. Tem coisa inferno, tem pra gente fazer. Vários, na verdade. Next Arquivo. você pôde. Canista e o material. Isso daqui parece mais um conto de fadas. O nome. A lenda de Ferelden.
Let's see what we have.
Tá, agora é aqui. Aqueles que cruzam o mar. Alianças do coração.
Let's see what we have.
Rival Gamord de criaturas sombrias.
Let's see what we have.
Tá, e aqui é o principal. Pera, tem mais aqui ainda. Ele livrou outros. Persiga a Marquesa Buffon.
Let's see what we have.
Derrote a Marquesa Buffon.
Inquisitor.
Elimine o surto de criaturas sombrias. Tá, agora foi tudo. Esse aqui eu vou deixar pra fazer depois. Eu quero ver mais umas coisas antes. Agora Morgan faz parte ali da mesa. Das reuniões da mesa, né? Ah, só esse aqui. Não tem outros. Eu quero vir aqui. Qual que é o caminho mais rápido para eu chegar lá? Tem que subir as escadas aqui, provavelmente chegar lá, talvez. Não, é por aqui, eu acho. Não, vou ver aqui. Será que tem mais algum papo com a Cassandra? Talvez tenha.
What do you need, my
Ou
friend?
não.
That's enough for now.
Tá, eu pensei que a gente talvez estivesse perto do fim e terminasse hoje. Mas não vai ser o caso. Mas eu acho que essa semana a gente termina. Ok, tá vendo que ainda tem um pouquinho de chão pela frente. Ah, tem coisa aqui pra gente aprimorar, né? Templário e Mago. Aprimoramento com mais mágica que mostra o comprometimento com a utilidade da vigilância. Torres torna um abrigo templário sem rival a sul de Tedas. Mago. Inteligência e influência. É um aprimoramento cosmético que declara o compromisso da Inquisição com um estudo cuidadoso da magia. A Torre de Magos da Fortaleza do Céu será invejada por todos os círculos. É essa aqui. Não tem mais nada por aqui, né? Não. Deixa eu tampar com o Varg pra ver se ele tá bem. Porque o Varg ficou bem sentido da morte do Hawk.
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a Merchant Guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night. Shit.
Eu teria ficado pra trás se a gente tivesse me dado escolha.
Traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local Carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They're about to kick down the door when Hawk just opened it and invites them all inside. Leandra, Hawk's mother, made them tea, and for the next 2 hours tried to get them to make small talk. They wandered out of the house in a daze. No idea what just happened. Never came back. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. I should tell Meryl the news. Excuse me.